Who cleans up the dirt washes away happiness. Two bears in one cave will not end up well. Times are not always the same, the grass is not always green. There are men who walk through the woods and see no trees. The winner has many friends, the loser has good friends. The supreme treasure is knowledge, the middle treasure is children, and the lowest treasure is material wealth. The more you listen, the more you give yourself room for doubt. The meat-biting tooth is in the mouth, the man-biting tooth is in the soul. The living denied a table, the dead get a whole coffin. The fish sees the bait, not the hook, a man sees, not the danger, only the profit. The donkey recognizes the tracks of a horse. The distance between heaven and earth is no greater than one thought. Rich is he who has no debts, fortunate he who lives without handicap. One idiot can ask more questions than 10 wise men can answer. One finger short of being crazy. Once you have locked your door, you are the emperor in your own domain. Of the good we have an understanding, for fools we keep a stick upstairs. Men and women sleep on the same pillow, but they have different dreams. It's difficult to take a wolf cub without bringing in the whole pack. It is easier to catch an escaped horse than to take back an escaped word. In a good word there are 3 winters' warmth, in one malicious word there is pain for 6 frosty months. If you want to build high, you must dig deep. If you are sick, think about your life, if you are better, think about your gold. If you are going to steal bells, plug your ears. If the cairn were not built, the magpie wouldn't have perched. He who wants to build high must dig deep. He who drinks, dies, he who does not drink, dies as well. Greed keeps men forever poor, even the abundance of this world will not make them rich. Fox will starve to death while waiting under an ox. Even foul water will put out a fire. Each country's customs are different, just as each meadow's grass is different. Don't undo your bootlaces until you have seen the river. Don't look for bad things in the good that you do. Calf is not grown, but he thinks he can make bulls dumb. A tiger wearing a bell will starve. A donkey that carries me is worth more than a horse that kicks me. A cat likes to eat fresh fish, but it will not go into the water. While horse is strong travel to see places. A man fails 7 times and rises 8 times. Do not start if afraid, once begun do not be afraid. Corruption is a true enemy to development. Once people sense their own power, no authoritarian government can stand against the people who are determined to be free. Mongolia is a country of rich and ancient heritage, unique culture, and astounding natural beauty. It is a land of free and brave, peace-loving and hardworking people. I see corruption as a mortal enemy for young democracies. I am confident that if we stand for the hope and freedom of others, we will make our own freedom more secure. Democracy literally means the power of people. Democracy is not about politics, it is about the people. No central planning, no autocratic rule, and no military regime can produce what free man can do. The first step into justice begins with the politicians. You have to demand from yourself what you demand from people. Freedom was the desire of our people throughout centuries. Freedom enabled our people to be owners of their destiny. You cannot be democratic one day, and undemocratic on another. It is a state of mind, it is a way of living, and it is an essence of action. We should never take democracy for granted. Democracy can emerge and develop, but it can also decay. People are not really interested in what politicians talk about, but what they are really interested in is how their hard-earned tax money is spent.